Hi, welcome to TotallyShopping.tv. This is a brand new, fresh approach. We're innovative as well, really, bringing sort of all sorts of really unusual items and products, things you wouldn't normally see on maybe on an internet shopping channel, certainly shopping TV channel. And of course, from my area, we're bringing some fabulous collectibles and genuine items, signed items of memorabilia and items across a whole range of different collectible areas. Now, if you haven't seen us before, I'm sure you will have, but if you haven't, my good mate, Mr. Andy Woodward. Andy is, well, we've been working together for years. You never guess with our young little fresh faces, but we have. Now, Andy, you're a member, you're company mad about sport,
Yep.
but you've been a member of AFTAL, the UACC, which basically all the top trade associations around the world for autographs.
That's right, we're registered dealer at UACC, which is slightly important. That's a registered dealer. There's only about 300 worldwide. And we're AFTAL approved dealers, which is UACC is worldwide. AFTAL is more based UK, but it's worldwide as well, but based in the UK, where
Sure.
UACC is based in America. So AFTAL is the UK one that you need to be with.
For sure. And the great thing, what it really means at the end of the day, if you are new to this sort of items or you're watching us from somewhere around the world, because obviously the world is a global place with a wonderful internet, what that really means is you can buy genuine 100% guaranteed signed items on this channel here now. It will give you the opportunity, we'll tell you everything about them, but you'll get a certificate of authenticity, you'll get a lifetime guarantee, and you know the item you buy is 100% genuine. And the backing of companies like Andy's and those AFTAL logos and the UACC, you can buy them knowing you are 100% getting the real McCoy. You can't guarantee that, sadly, when you're buying blind on the internet, but you certainly can here on Totally Shopping TV. And I'm sure you may well have seen this in other places like a Chanda TV and things like that. So that is so important when you're buying your collectibles. Check the pedigree. Anyway, we zip up because we've got loads to show you. First of all, have a little look at this. This is 100054 Leicester City. Now, this is the Premiership Championship winning shirt from last season. Very, very, very rare. £269.75 in the UK. I should say to you, buy if you want to know international postage and details, do click on that buy button and it will give you all the various options that are available as to how you can get this and ship it to the country that you're living in or you want it to go to. Andy, what can we say about Leicester? These are actually really hard to get, aren't they?
That's right. They had a great season last season, towards, winning the Premier League.
It was totally unexpected.
Totally unexpected. I mean, they came from nowhere. I mean, look, you're looking at last season compared to this season with them. I think they lost 2 games all last season.
Yeah.
This season they've already lost 2.
Yeah.
So this shirt from last season, it will be a unique piece of memorabilia.
Well, that's right. I mean, no disrespect to them. They haven't really achieved it. The year before, they nearly got relegated. Last season, suddenly from nowhere, you know, with this style of play, that they caught a lot of teams out with the pace of Vardy and Mahrez and putting the balls down the front for the guys to run on. It was amazing. Now, when we look at this, I should obviously, what we're talking about signatures here. With these shirts, you're guaranteed you'll get a map of the individual shirt. So the one you buy is totally unique, and you'll get a map showing you where all the signatures are and who's actually signed them at what place.
That's right.
That's a great touch, isn't it? In other words, they'll all be identified. When you look at it, you go, well, that's him, and you'll know where they are and where they've signed on your particular shirt. Can you pick some of these out? I know it doesn't come out brilliantly on the TV screen, the blue, but in the flesh,
much clearer,
they look stunning.
You've got Ranieri on there, you've got Vardy, you've got Mahrez, Drinkwater, all your top players from the season. I mean, it was a fantastic season for them. It's memorable because it'll never happen again to them. You know what I mean? It's a unique shirt. No, but it's Leicester. I mean, we was asked for a lot of Leicester stuff towards the end of last season. I mean, a couple of times we went up the training ground and it was like Piccadilly Circus. There was 1 million people up there.
Yeah.
I mean, because it really caught on at the end of the season.
Of course.
And like I say, everybody was after them. We only had a limited amount of items that we had. I mean, we went early in the season and got a few bits. And luckily enough, we've got very small numbers left now of this shirt.
So once it's gone, it can't be replaced.
No, we can't replace it.
Because, of course, this is the shirt that's always going to be the most sought after worldwide. Not necessarily for Leicester fans, for serious collectors of soccer memorabilia. They always want to get their hands on that because it was the first time that they won that league unexpectedly. Whatever happens in the future, you can never take away. That was the first time.
That's
always going to be sought after, always wanted. Can't go wrong. So do have a think about that. But we have very, very, very small stocks. Also, if you have that sitting in your basket until you press that buy button, you could miss out. Don't miss out. Till you buy that button, it ain't yours. Yeah. So do remember that. Moving on, but that one, Leicester. If you want a Leicester shirt, multi-sign, genuine hand-signed signatures with your certificate of authenticity, with your lifetime guarantee, that is it. Could be yours. It's a great item. Fabulous. 100054. There it is. That great Leicester item. £275. It could be yours. Moving on, and of course, Andy's team. This is this current season, yeah. 100055. This is the Arsenal shirt there. Once again, personally signed. Same story. It will come with a map of the shirt showing you who's signed and where they've signed it.
I mean, we're looking on the shirt there. I mean, they're all on Giroud, Sanchez, everybody's on the shirt. And Gazza there, you've got the map of our... This is how, when the shirt comes out to you, this map is unique to this shirt that we got in the studio.
Yeah, so every one of these is totally... unique to the particular shirt that you buy.
There's no two shirts the same. They're not signed in the same place or anything.
Sure.
You've got one shirt that's unique to you in the whole wide world. There's not another shirt out there like it.
So as you can see on this one, for example, you've got Giroud, you've got Alex Sanchez, you've got Cassini, Walcott, all the big names. Ozil, Chambers, Cech, Ramsey, Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's a good player. It's so sad with his injury. Danny Welbeck, of course, injured. Mersaka. You've got Coquelin. You've got all those players, Gabriel. That's just a few of them. Then there's others. But all of those on that shirt. But the key thing is this bit of paper gives you the opportunity, along with the certificate of authenticity, along with the lifetime guarantee, to tuck that away, and it could be yours. Fabulous, fabulous gift. It really, really.
And all the shirts, all the multi-signed shirts will come with a corresponding map. We just got this one in the studio for the Arsenal one, but yeah, all your shirts multi-signed that you see tonight will all come with a similar map to this.
Sure. You can't go wrong. You really can't. If you're an Arsenal fan or you're a Leicester fan, don't hesitate, because they will get snapped up very, very, very quickly. They really will. And it's great to have your company here on TotallyShopping.tv. This great sort of fresh and new, and hopefully we may not be, but the channel and the items are this great, fresh, innovative approach to your home shopping experience. You can buy in your own home, sit in your favourite chair, maybe a glass of your favourite tipple, and know that you are getting 100% genuine collectibles. Moving on from shirts to something a little different. Here we are, of course, with a selection of football boots signed by various players. This one is 100059, and there we can see Andy.
Keeping up the Leicester
Jamie
theme.
Vardy, personally signed football boot.
Again, what we try and do is the corresponding boot that the player wears, if it's Nike, Adidas, whatever, we'll try and get the corresponding boot that they wear to sign. This one, Nike, is a nice signature of Vardy in the silver there. Sometimes they're a bit awkward to get done with the silver pen. The simple reason it can smudge a little bit. You have to be very, very careful. Yeah. And that's why there's not great numbers in these items.
Give him a biscuit the week while he's doing it.
They're awkward. If it's a black marker pen on something light, it's easier. But the silver pens, they show up fantastically well.
Oh, yeah,
on
they
the
look
boot,
great.
But they
black and things.
You can get come unstuck with them. Where it smudges, the second it smudges, we've got to throw it away. We can't, we can't sell it. Great signature on there. And as you said before, Gaz, put that in a glass case or in a dome. They look $1 million.
Well, you can get the sort of like a little plastic display case with these, and they look stunning, don't they? I know some of the companies, the restaurants and these groups, and like you and I, we go to these charity auctions. I mean, the end of last season at a charity auction, you put that in a display case, could go for a phenomenal amount of money, because, people, you've got a passionate audience, all when they get their hands on something that is so evocative of the time and so special, and that was exactly what that was.
Well, it's like you say, you're seeing a boxing show, I think we're doing at some stage. The boxing gloves come in the case, similar with the boot. I mean, it gives it a different perspective on it. From a boot just sitting there, put it in a case, It looks like $1 million, like
it certainly does. They say we look $1 million in a case, but you need a dark shade on it a bit, you know, so you can't see so
look
much.
Like 10 bob,
we won't go there. Yeah, turn it off. Have a little think about that. Someone again you love, someone you know would cherish that. What a fabulous gift. 100059, Jamie Vardy, personally signed football boot. And then moving on down to my part of the world, many people used to think I was a bit of a Sloane Ranger. That's the, no, they did honest, they did honest. That's, of course, from the Chelsea area, 100060, and personally signed by Diego Costa. A Sloane Ranger is a bit sort of the, what do I call it, sort of upwardly mobile type people who live in Chelsea. Yeah. Can you imagine me as one of them? Hello, darling, how are you doing? You know, lovely to see you.
You ain't a Sloane Ranger, mate.
Apparently not.
No
but you could be, and someone you know could be with that boot. Again, Diego Costa, love him or hate him, you have to admire him. He certainly is a powerful tool to the Chelsea armoury. 100060 there, personally signed by Diego Costa, and it could be yours.
Scored a couple of great goals at the weekend as well against Swansea. I mean, fantastic player, Costa. It's like you say, Gaz, love him or hate him. I think if you're not a Chelsea fan, you hate him, but he's a fantastic player.
He certainly is. There's some people say you've been better suited to rugby, maybe, but you know, probably didn't want a nose like mine. We'll stay pretty, but anyway, moving on. 100060 there, Diego Costa. Remember, when we say sign, he's held that in his hand and personally signed it just for you, so do not delay. 100060, and again, great signature, £115. And moving on from Diego Costa and staying again on the signed boot, real full signature, 100061, a guy who's lit up Anfield and the Premiership for the last couple of seasons, been in great form this year, Philippe Coutinho.
Yeah, again, similar. It's a Nike boot. The player wears that brand of boot. A fantastic signature on there, and like you say, he's been fantastic, great for Liverpool this season. He carried them through last season. He's when you watch him, he's just has a fantastic touch. I mean, he's not a big thick set lad, but just the way he glides around the pitch, and like you say, he can swat these balls through. He can score goals. Takes a great free kick as well. He's one of their main men there at Liverpool.
Well, he certainly is. He's a great player. Scores some fabulous goals. I mean, he's lethal, isn't he, from about 30, 35 yards.
That's it. Deceptive as you look at him. He's not a big powerhouse.
No.
But he's got a fantastic shot, free kick wise.
Lift it up and bend it and almost put it where he wants to. I mean, our own David Beckham used to be pretty good at free kicks. There's one or two of them. But he is one of the greatest I've ever seen at them. He is like a precision engineer, isn't he, where he puts that
great
ball.
Technique that
precision engineer, footballer or Brazil star or love of Anfield, he could be yours. Remember all of these. If you've never seen these shows, you don't need to be a collector. If you know a fan of soccer, and we know you're all over the world now, you've got that league in India, you've got the Far East and China,
all over the world.
All loving America, all loving English soccer, you see it regularly. This is your opportunity to get something that you know is real. It's not like buying blind on the internet. How do you know they've signed it? Here you've got all the proof you want to do. We've both been in the trade 25, 30 years. I know you'd never guess, but we have. You can check us out. But more importantly, the certificates of authenticity and your lifetime guarantee. You are getting 100% guarantee. Right. That is real. Moving on, though, from Philippe Coutinho and a signed boot, 100061, £115 there again. Great item. Moving on, some more signed shirts as we come across. You'll see, there it is, of course, the signed shirt of, not Philippe Coutinho, but that is a signed shirt of course, Chelsea. Look at that. There it is, 100056. Great item, littered with signatures. And again, Andy, with this, explain again what we get here, all the map and all that.
Roughly, I'll just tell you basically who's on the shirt. You're starting like with, you've got Matic on, Hazard, Fabregas, Ivanovic, Cahill, Willian, Pedro, Costa. There's about 15 signatures on the shirt, signed up nicely in the silver pen. We get the darker shirt signed like that because it really makes it stand out.
Yeah.
Current season shirt, all the players are on there. And this will come out with the map that we showed you with the previous shirts, corresponding names to numbers, so you can find out exactly who signed where on it. So
the great thing about that is if you picture this in your home, maybe you're hanging it on your
There's Hazard right there, right in front of you there, there's Hazard, the signature.
Right. if you're hanging this in pride of place in your home, maybe in the dining room, the lounge, wherever you put it, maybe you've got an office, but wherever you're going to put it, it's going to turn heads. And if it's in a business or an office or whatever, or maybe a restaurant, hotel, something like that, you put that on the wall. First thing people are going to go, oh, is Hazard on it? And you go, yeah. And they go, where? Oh, I'm not really sure, but he's on it. Yeah. So Andy's dealt with that disappointment that people can get by actually giving you this map. I think it's an essential part of the tool. That map tells you exactly which players have signed it and exactly where they've signed it on that shirt. So when someone comes round, you can say, that's Hazard, that's Matic. You can tell them, you know. It just puts the finishing touches. And ask yourself, where could you go to buy items like this? You won't see them on any other shopping channel, that's for sure. And you certainly aren't likely to see them in your normal shopping mall. Here, we take away all the doubts, everything about it, and you know you're getting the real McCoy. That's the most important. Anyway, there it is, your Chelsea shirt. Do get in there quick. 100056. Remember, they're all genuinely hand-signed, certificate of authenticity and everything, which is so important, isn't it, Andy, when you're buying
It's vitally important now. It's like Gaza says, you get your certificate with it and you get your receipt. Receipt is just as, vital as your certificate.
Sure.
All your full backup from, us that you brought them through. It's just, so you can rest easy. You know when you're buying here, you don't have to. We take all the worry away for you.
We certainly do. That's so important. And here we're looking at, of course, the Manchester City away shirt. This is 100057. And again, a great item. Personally signed, once again, all those great signatures with the silver pen. And again, could be yours, £250. Just put that in a frame, hang it on your wall, and heads will turn. A bit like me and Andy when we're down the disco in our silver shorts, it certainly turns the heads. Actually, they all head, they head for the exit, but that's another story. Have a little look at that, though. 100057, Manchester City there, look. Great item.
So you got your signature Aguero at the top of the shirt. I mean, it's just full of the stars. Company, Aguero, Joe Hart, who's no longer there now, is out on loan this season.
That's right.
I mean, there's Joe Hart. There's Aguero right top middle of the shirt.
Right.
There's Aguero right there. To the right-hand side of him is Joe Hart.
Oh, right. And then you see under the
just above the base of the stars there.
Logo for the...
And like I say, you've got Clichy, Fernandinho, Company, Kolarov, Naza, Zabaleta, all the stars from, it's not this season's shirt, it's the previous seasons, but it's got such as David Silva there, number 21 in the middle. It's got such a good smattering of names on there, Kolarov at the bottom. It's a must-have, like I say, for City fans.
Can't go wrong.
They had success in that shirt as well.
They certainly did. It's a great item. By the way, if you are watching TotallyShopping.tv for the first time, if you look on that homepage, it will tell you, you see the symbol for catch up. If you press that catch up button, it will give you the opportunity to watch any program of your choice when you want to watch it. Obviously, we all live in different time scales around the world. So with the internet, it will give you the opportunity to watch whatever show you want, when you want, from the comfort of your own home room or wherever you are. You can watch it on the internet, through your computer, your laptop, your phone, on your screen. It's up to you. But we give you that facility. So do look on that homepage for the catch-up and watch the shows when you want, how you want. And do sort of peruse or pursue, have a little look around the website, because you will find other soccer items on there and other great collectibles and some terrific product on the actual website. Do have a look while you're there. Spend a bit of time. You'll be glad you did. But again, that's a great item for you. Manchester City there, 100057. Remember, personally signed, littered with signatures. All of these make fabulous gifts, birthdays, anniversaries, retirement presents. Put your money together, buy them something they really want. They'll love you forever, I tell you, won't they?
Yes, fantastic items. Like you say, each one of these is unique. Each shirt that comes on is unique to you. There's only one like it, signed in a specific place and with the names you got. Okay. It's a unique one-off item. It's like a work of art. There's not another one of these in the world.
Nope, certainly right. So moving on, we're going from shirts now to photographs and something different. We try to give you a good mix, different price points, but all great, genuine signed collectible pieces. This one is Manchester United. This is 100062. This is a Manchester United. This is celebrating winning the...
Charity Shield.
Charity Shield.
I mean, you got on this one Bailey, the new lad, Lingard, Schneiderlin, Abramovic, Martel, Pierre, Rashford, Darmain, Mata, De Gea, Rojo, Smalling.
Yeah.
And right in front of you, just there, is the boss, Mourinho.
Oh right, okay.
I mean, it's this season's.
Yeah.
It's a celebration photo, like we say, the Charity Shield from the beginning of the season when they beat Leicester, and there it is, ready to go. Again, it's that 16, 12-inch format, just ready to hang. It's the map on the back. It tells you where everybody signed. I think it's a fantastic item. I mean, they look great.
They look terrific. It's a fabulous piece. And again, I don't want to sort of keep ballooning about how wonderful we are, but where would you go to get that and know it is genuine?
There's nowhere else nowhere else on the TV.
Certainly
you can
not.
buy memorabilia like this. There's nowhere, nobody else does it.
And you can look around the internet, and sadly, how do you know that is genuine? That is the key thing. Look for those symbols like AFTEL, UACC, established businesses, and if you're buying for the first time, keep the certificate, keep all the paperwork, lock it away in a drawer, wherever you keep it, but it will add and enhance the value in years to come. You can put 20, 25% on the value if you know the background. That's what we give you.
We regularly look as a company on some of these auction channels, the ones that are on, on the internet, and there's some frightening stuff on there. It's absolutely frightening. You can look at,
picture of me and you.
You can Google one. You can Google one particular name in, and you'll be amazed how many non-authentic items are come up with a person, and people are buying them because they don't know no better. I mean, we can only advise people. We're AFTEL, we're UACC. It's vital that you buy it from these dealers. Don't just go and buy blind on the internet without checking it out.
No.
It's crazy. You're wasting you might as well go and tear your money up and chuck it in the bin.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Really would. It is so important to check the background, know the pedigree of what you buy. And as I always say, like a house, you buy it, do a survey. Buy a car, you do a service history. Buy an animal, a horse or a dog, you check the pedigree. It's the same with your collectibles. How do I know it's real? Check it out. All those worries are taken away here on Totally Shopping TV. We're bringing you, with all the guarantees, the best you can get, the fact you are getting the real McCoy. If you're a Man U fan, there's millions of you out there worldwide. What a great gift. 100062, that great framed and mounted team photograph of Man United celebrating the Shield, the Charity Shield win this season already. Even got Mourinho on it, so can't go wrong. £172.50. Do remember, if you press that buy button, until you've actually pressed the buy button, it's sitting in your basket. If you don't press buy, you could miss out. Someone could come in and snatch it off you. And also, when you go into the buy button, it will give you all the different options for sending it into the country that you live in. So you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Moving on from Man U to, of course, Liverpool. Always great fans. Great fans, rivals, I should say, shouldn't I? 100063, again from the northwest. Jurgen Klopp's got these guys starting to move.
He's
now.
got buzzing. I mean, just briefly as on this one, Gaz, you got your like Mane, new in this season. He's had a really brilliant impact. Ings, Klein, Mingele, Klopp, the manager, Milner, Lovren, Sturridge, Coutinho, Firmino, Henderson. You got the whole plethora of all the top names on this one as well.
Certainly have. Could be yours, but please don't delay. What a stunning, stunning item.
And again, this comes, Gaz, with the names on the back, the map, to tell you exactly corresponding where they've signed to who the player is.
Can't go wrong. 100063, that Liverpool great framed and mounted team photo, all those terrific signatures. And remember, they're signed by hand. They're not facsimiles, they're not printed. They are personally signed, personal autographs. And the map there, that's unique. That map's a great item, great tool to add to your collection, because when you get that photograph, it will relate purely to the item you have in front of you. 100.
The same with his Gaza. There's not great numbers.
No. And that's the key thing, if you don't miss out, because we don't have big numbers. And once they're gone, no guarantee when we can bring it back. A great Liverpool item. And again, that number, 100063, £172.50. Littered, isn't it? Littered with signatures. Moving on, and there's more. Yes, there is more. This, of course, again, look at that. That is not Liverpool. That is actually
that's Leicester.
Leicester, isn't it? Celebrating their victory again last year. So again, for a Leicester fan, a really evocative piece of memorabilia, nostalgia, and something that any Leicester fan
well, that's it. We brought this in two formats. You got the shirt, or you've got this item which is ready to go, ready to hang on the wall. This one, again, I know I keep saying it's a 16 by 12-inch format. Your map will be on the back of it. All the names are similar to on the shirt. You've got Ranieri, Vardy, Drinkwater, Mahrez. You've got all the similar names. I mean, it's a fantastic looking item, and it's nicely signed in blue pen, that one, blue marker. which it fits with the, with the old blue kit there.
Yeah, it looks great. That is a very, very, I mean, I use words like this loosely, but you could say that is an actual collector's item at the moment. I mean, we've both done charity auctions recently. I mean, at the end of the season, items were just flying.
Yep.
I saw a signed photo, not dissimilar from that came from one of the sponsors. All the teams signed it in a charity environment. Everything, I know they're making money. Prices are going to be a bit higher than normal. But I saw something like that sell for over £1,000. I can tell you when, I can tell you where it was. So that gives you an indication of the passion and the dedication to get your hands on something like that. But it could be yours, but we have so few. Please don't miss out. Do remember, click on that. If it's in your basket, click on that buy button, because until you do, you could miss out. If you're a Leicester fan, that's a must. Remember, you know loads of you out there who would love that as a gift. What a stunning gift that is for someone that you love. 100064, look at that. All those signatures, Leicester celebrating becoming Premiership champions with all those great signatures on there of most of the players that achieved it with it. That's Ranieri.
Ranieri right in the middle. I'm sure, Gazza, like you say, if you're a Leicester fan, you can find somewhere in your house for that.
Well, it's a holy ground.
Yeah, it's a one-off item in that format. It's unique to you. There's not another one signed in similar positions like that. If you're a true fan, you got the items on this channel you need to be getting.
I'll give you a little tip. Keep this as a little secret just between us. Don't tell anyone I told you. But if, like me, you maybe had a nice family photo with the mother-in-law in it or the father-in-law or someone, that's the sort of one you can get away with taking it down if you're a fan of the team. Put up your favourite team and they won't really mind. And, of course, then the picture, that physical image of your mother-in-law keeping an eye on you, you don't need to worry too much about that then, do you? Sorry. I'm a bit told no one. Anyway, moving on. If you want your Leicester, you've got to dive in quick. 100064. Fabulous framed and mounted photo there. All those terrific signatures could be yours. Celebrating that fabulous Premiership win. Moving on from Leicester City to somebody, we all use words like legend and icon, maybe too easily, but this guy is amazing. I'll give you the number first. It's 100065. This is the man himself, Edson Narantes Santos Pele, something like that. Anyway, apologise if that's
just
wrong.
Call him Pele.
We all know and love him as Pele. Great item. You've got those great photographic images and his personal autograph.
Again, Pele, I think he's over this month, September. I think he's over in the UK doing a short tour. Yeah, some shows. If you're lucky enough to get along and meet him, get along and meet him. It's Pele.
Yeah.
He's an iconic footballer. There's 2 or 3 names in the world. Your Bobby Moore, these type of players, and your Maradonas, Pele. This is one of the names. He's known throughout the world just by Pele.
Yeah. And again, with this, we can even tell you where it was signed and when it was signed. All of that information is wrapped up in the certificate of authenticity and the lifetime guarantee that you get when you buy it here on Totally Shopping TV. It's not like buying it blind. You've got to be so cautious when you buy collectibles because sadly, as Andy and I keep saying, there are so many fake items out there on the website and in the marketplace. You need to check your collectibles so carefully. Doesn't matter, you don't have to buy them here, you buy them where you want, but check the background out very, very carefully.
And all these photos, Gaz, all these mounts are all good quality glossy photos. The TV doesn't really do justice to them. They really shine out. If you're lucky enough to get one of these items, once you see it, you'll be really impressed.
Whoever you buy it for is going to love you forever. Again, maybe a special anniversary, special occasion, whatever it is, just don't even hesitate. Pull your money together if need be and buy them something they'll love and cherish forever. They really will. That is a fabulous item. And where would you go normally to be able to get something personally signed by Pele and know it's 100% genuine? 100065 there. That is Pele, a great item. It really is. Do have a think about that. Moving on from a legend to maybe an icon, do we call him? He's maybe I should call him a legend yet. He's still too young.
Pele was a legend. He's finished. playing football. He goes into legend status. I mean, does Ronaldo? I mean, in 10, 15, 20 years' time, they talk him the same way because he's been a fantastic player.
He is a fantastic player for Man United. He's been for Real Madrid, and obviously for Portugal. He is a talent. I mean, he's in the Euros recently had a few games where you think, is he playing? And he'll do 2 or 3 things and suddenly they're 2 goals up.
Well, you think with somebody like Ronaldo is, like you say, he's been going such a long time. He's played at the top. His standards are very high the way he plays. He's a fantastic player, great vision. Like you say, he scored some fantastic goals for Man United. He's doing it at the moment at Real Madrid. And he just carries on. He just doesn't seem to drop off his standards, you know what I mean?
And the women love him, don't they? I mean, he's such a good-looking lad. I hate him, really. He's so good-looking. It's annoying,
I don't really look at I don't look at him like that. I look at him as a footballer, mate.
Oh, dear? Maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't know. But he's a very talented player. That's going to get me in trouble. But do ever think about that? Cristiano Ronaldo could be yours. 100067. That a great framed and mounted personal photograph there. Photograph and his personal signature. I've lost the plot now entirely, haven't I? Can't go wrong. But again, someone you love that, would just adore that. What a fabulous gift.
Good price as well, guys.
Do have a think about it.
Good price as well.
It's a great price. £179.95 could be yours. Ready to just hang on your wall. Now we've got a few photographs to show you. We'll whip through these because we've got lots to show you in this hour. First one there, Alexis Sanchez, of course, in his Arsenal kit. Great player. We saw his boot in one of our previous shows.
That's right.
For football. Here is a great signed photograph of him. So maybe if you bought the boot, you might like that to go on the wall behind him or above.
And again, as we said before, these are 12 by 8 inch A4 size photographs. Full glossy images. I mean, again, it doesn't really do them justice to the quality of the photos. You can see, and a lovely signature from Sanchez across there in the current Arsenal kit. This is right up to date, bang up to date. This
and personally signed, so really can't go wrong with that. It's a stunning item. 100069, Alexis Sanchez there. Personally signed, great price, £59.99. Ready to frame and mount and hang on your favourite wall. We'd better move on because I know we've got loads to show you. But moving on from Arsenal, but staying in London, another player, as we spoke about, we're talking about him, we had him on boots earlier. But went off the boil a bit last season for whatever reason. We maybe won't go into that. 100070, but this is Eden Hazard, back to his best at Chelsea. His scintillating best, and of course, donning the shirt of Belgium. Great photograph of him in his Chelsea kit of Hazard and personally signed.
And again, bang up to date photograph, this one. He's really turned it around this season, the lad Hazard. He's a fantastic. I don't know, he just wins games for him. He just has a little bit of magic where he can just, turn it on for a second. He'll score him a great goal all of a sudden. They've gone from a drab, ordinary, nothing running game. He scores a fantastic goal, bit of skill, buff. It lifts the whole game up.
Yeah, he's
capable of doing that all over the pitch.
Yeah. Certainly is. A great player. Can't go wrong. 100070. Do you remember, if you're a Chelsea fan or a Belgium fan, any one of them would appreciate that as a fabulous gift. Don't even think about it. Look at that. Remember, personally signed. That's what we're talking about. Something that's actually signed there by the man himself. Cannot go wrong. Do remember, if you're watching for the first time here on TotallyShopping.tv, do go round that homepage. Remember, there's up above, you'll see the catch-up facility. Well, if you press that button, it will enable you to show you all the different shows that we have available, and you can just watch them whenever you want. They're on like a time loop, just going around, so that different people around the world can see them at different times and enjoy them, hopefully. If not, tell us, wouldn't you? But you can basically watch them whenever you want, so at your pace, in your home, wherever it is, you just turn them on and watch them when you want. So it's another nice facility, I think. Moving on, though, still got loads to show you. I'm back again with our shirts, because oh no, sorry, we've got another photo first, haven't we? Sorry, I'm getting all excited. I can see what's going on out the corner of my eye, but I mustn't tell you that. Keep that as a secret. Now, again, a player, this is 100071, David De Gea. When he first came, personally signed, again, photo of him there, of course, but he has developed into being a great goalkeeper at
He's one of them
for Spain.
where he first came to United, you thought, and then made another mistake.
But they've had a few problems with goalkeepers previously, haven't they?
That's right. I mean, you're thinking, he doesn't look up to it. He looked, small.
Raw?
Yeah, raw. He just didn't look, the finished article what he is now. I mean, he's fantastic. He's probably, you've probably got the big German lad Neuer. Apart from, he's got to be number 1 or 2 goalkeeper in the world. I mean, he's fantastic. Some of the saves he pulls off. And like I say, when he first came to United, people was doubting him.
Yeah. We've certainly become a huge talent and much loved by all the fans, both at Man United and, of course, for Spain.
Yeah.
So, again, a great item. Maybe you play in goal. Maybe your son or could be a daughter these days play in goal. Maybe it's something closer to you. Again, if you're a goalkeeper, give them a great gift, something they'll love. 100071. David De Gea there, personally signed, remember. When we say personally signed, we mean they've held it in their own fair hand and signed it just for you. Very important. Moving on from David De Gea to another highly talented player here in the Premiership in the UK. This is 100072. This is Sergio Aguero.
Aguero, yeah, we had his boot on previously. This is, the 12-inch by 8-inch full colour photograph. A shorter signature on there. It tends this season he started shortening down his signature, just the K and the number. But this is his now signature. And you can date it by looking at that. You knowing it's a current.
Yeah, sure.
From a couple of years back, he signed it a bit fuller. So you can, tell the time when it was signed by looking at the signature.
Getting too popular, too many people after.
Well, that's it. You can have a nice slow signature to now it's just a quick, because there's so many people.
We won't name them, but 1 or 2 well-known English soccer players went into that where they would just put their initials.
Just their initials, one in particular,
which is fine, but really, it's nice to have who it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And not being rude, but some of the celebrities, the actors and actresses, you wouldn't know, unless you saw it, you wouldn't know what it is, When you go back in history and you look at autographs of famous, Elvis and John Lennon, you can see their name. Anyone can see what it is. But some of the modern ones, who knows? But have a think about that. 100072. Sergio Aguero bangs them in the net regularly for Man City and, of course, for Argentina. Highly talented player. Yep. And any Man City fan would love you to death if you buy them that. £59.99.
And he's well sought after as well, Gaza. He's very well sought after, Aguero. He doesn't sign a lot, but he's very well sought after. And bang up to date, this season's kit, fantastic photo.
Sure, certainly is. Don't even hesitate. Moving on, though, from Sergio Aguero back to North London. Now, this is the one that plays for and his rivals, big rivals, Tottenham, but, of course, is a great talent, not only for Tottenham, but for England. 100073, this is Harry Kane there. Personally signed the Tottenham Hotspur shirt there in the kit. And, again, £59.99.
I mean, again, this is bang up to date, this season's photo. Nice signature, Harry Kane. Again, as we said, he had lost his way a little bit towards the end of last season.
I think it's a T, wouldn't it?
I think that's what it was with him and the other lad, Addy, when they went out to England, with England to the Euros. But he's back scoring again now. He's too good a player to fade.
He's a great player, yeah, he really is. And when you think about it, they played something like 60 games last year or something.
They played too many games.
They were playing in the European one that starts in early August.
That's right. It was too many. It's too many games for them. I mean, they say they should have this winter break. A lot of teams around the world, the countries around the world do have the winter break. Maybe it's something to look at. A complete break, 2 weeks. I know it's not like the old days where they have 2 weeks break and completely away from it because they're still ticking over and keeping fit. It's not a break where you're lying in bed for a fortnight type thing.
No.
But it's something that should be thought about. Like I say, as you say, they got tired, they seemed, at the end of last season.
Certainly did, but a great talent and, again, a fabulous addition. If you've got a Tottenham fan in the family, you couldn't get them anything better. 100073. Harry Kane there, personally signed photograph. Could be yours, but you got to be quick. Do remember, if you're sitting on the website and it's in your basket, until you press that magical buy button, you could miss out. So important. We don't want to let you down, but we don't have big stocks of any of these. No. Until you press that buy button, you could miss out. So don't even hesitate. Don't delay. Get it on its way today. Well, it nearly rhymes, doesn't it? 100073. Harry Kane there, personally signed £59.99. Moving on, and again, somebody else, it's again one of yours, Andy. This is Sir Alex Ferguson, 100074. There he is celebrating. Now, I think this was him celebrating his last, is that his last?
Yeah, I think it's the last one where, you know, Van Persie had that season there. The 19th, I think it's the 19th one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's
after he retired. Oh,
that's right,
that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, 19th Premier League title. Again, there's really nothing you can say about Fergie, is it? You don't know.
The man is a legend, isn't he? Sorry to interrupt me. The great thing about this as well is because it's him winning and celebrating for the last time with a trophy he won. That would certainly add considerably to its value for a fan, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you know, we've got a couple of significant photos coming on. You see another one in a little while, but this one actually means something because it's that last trophy on the pitch there at Old Trafford. It says all about, you know, it says all about Fergie, how successful the man was over the years. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's and often if you're new to the world of collectibles, if you say you won 20 or a boxer, you win 20 world fights. The one where you won the first title is always the most important. And then maybe the last one before you retired is always the most important. So what you've got there is the end of his career, but something very significant. He went out with a bang right up the top. Could be yours. Again, any Man U fan would love that. And it is a very evocative piece of true history and memorabilia.
Well, it's the sort of thing you'd want on your wall. It's Fergie on the pitch at Old Trafford, celebrating, you know, his last, you know, the Premier League win. Fantastic photo. Nice signature there. Best wishes, Alex Ferguson.
Can't go wrong. Item. Could be yours. Someone you know out there, someone you love, would love that on their wall. Don't even hesitate. 100074. Sir Alex Ferguson there. Great photo of him. £64.99, celebrating at the end of his career at Man U, those last key victories. Very significant. Moving on from Sir Alex Ferguson to another great one, 100075. Now that's Steven Gerrard, isn't it? Celebrating
with the European Cup.
The European Cup back in, was that 2005?
Yeah, it's like you're saying about the Fergie photo. It means something. This means something to a Liverpool fan. It's Steven Gerrard with the European Cup on the pitch celebrating just after they won it.
Exactly the same sort of story, isn't it?
Same scenario. That's the photo you want to have on your wall if you're a Liverpool fan.
Without doubt. You really would. From a Liverpool fan, it doesn't come any better than that. There he is, the man himself. He was Liverpool through and through. It was in his blood, in his veins. He'd go on that pitch. He always seemed to play with 100% passion and dedication. Sometimes if you're an old codger like me, you look at the players and you think, they don't look like they're trying as much.
Yeah, sometimes.
When he went out there, he grabbed them like that and he got them going, didn't he? And no matter who you support, you know, whether it's Liverpool, England, whatever, that guy is always held in massive admiration. Because a Liverpool fan doesn't come any better.
Well, that's it, like you say with Gerrard over his career. There's not many times you would look at Gerrard and think, like you just said, you don't seem to be trying today, mate. He was always... Well, always 100% Gerrard.
Very rarely did you see Gerrard
have a poor
bang. He might make a mistake occasionally, and that was once in a blue moon. But when he just got up, dusted himself down and went back into the heat of the battle for
fantastic
beginning to end. Great player, Anfield legend, again, could be yours. 100075, Steven Gerrard. Yes! Something like that anyway, wasn't it?
And the price of that Gazza as well, for what you know, what the photograph stands for. Great signature, 12.8, 12-inch by each, A4 size, $64.99. I'd get one myself on them, mate. That is fantastic.
Yeah, I know. You put that in a frame and mount, put it together. It really is a stunning item. I should tell you, by the way, here on Totally Shopping TV, the whole concept is to try and identify new, fresh, innovative businesses, maybe cottage-type industries, things like that, who've never had the opportunity to express themselves on TV before, internet TV, in front of an international audience. So if you've got a business like that and you'd like to get in touch, do let us know. Because what we've tried to do to make it a bit different is to invite people like that, invite companies like that, get yourselves on TV, sell yourselves around the world, what you can do. Tell us why you're different, why you're special, why your cottage industry is doing so well. And we'd like to give you the opportunity to spread your message into an international audience. So that's a bit different, isn't it? From, you know, we don't want to do what everybody else does. The concept is show you something a little bit different. Certainly with the Collectables, Andy. I mean, we've been doing this a long, long time, but we all know the key thing wherever you buy these items is check that background.
That's right, authenticity, mate. It's all vitally important, as you say. You know, whatever purchase you're making, you always check it out. The memorabilia that we bring to the shows is all backed by Aftel. Sure. Everybody knows who we are, Gaz, and we've been out there a million years. You know what I mean? And as we always say,
no, we look it. Someone said, yeah,
but check us out first. Check the company out. Check you out. Check me out. They know our pedigree.
Sure.
I mean, I always say to people, we do the trade shows, as you know, all around the UK and abroad now. I always say to people, if they don't know you, they come up, and you do get people who've never bought any memorabilia before. Yeah. I always say to them now, it's not like the old days, it's got to be on trust. I always say you can take your telephone, go and stand over in the corner, tap in the company name, all our details will come up. You go on the website and you see exactly who we are, then come back and buy something.
That's right. It's like, you know, sadly, when we've all bought things on the internet, you know, blind. I mean, we're talking to you here from the internet, but the key thing is you look at it, it looks right, it looks good, and it even happens these days, it's not even, you can't even say it's a bit cheaper than normal, maybe it's not right, whatever it is, because they're very clever, they make the price structure correct normal, but the key thing is, how do I know it's correct? How do I prove it? Here we give you that because we have the backing of Aftel and all the official organisations. So what you buy is 100% guaranteed. Anyway, if you want Steven Gerrard, dive in there quickly. Very, very few of these. And that is a piece of Anfield history. 100 075. Steven Gerrard there. Your great personally signed photo. Dive in there and get it quick. Moving on from Steven Gerrard back to North London. This is the one that Andy wants for Christmas, so I hope his dear wife Leslie's got the purse out, because this is 100058. That's an in-joke. Of course, you can tell us why. 100058, it's a Tottenham Hotspur personally signed shirt, all those great signatures, same as the other one, comes with a map that'll identify all the players around.
That's right, Pochettino on it, Kane, Loris, Dyer, Ericsson, Lamar, Mason. All your top stars are on there. It's a nicely signed up shirt. It's not this season's, it's the previous season's. But it's got a lovely best wishes Harry Kane on there. Loris is just below him there. Dele Alli's up to the right.
That's Harry Kane there, isn't it?
Harry Kane there, yeah. Just where the cockerel is, that's Dele Alli at the top of there. And you've got Loris below it.
Oh, up there,
Dele Alli there. I mean, it's...
The cockerel singing his name, Dele Alli, something like that. Oh,
could be.
Something like that. And a sore throat, but never mind.
Loris is just going out of pitch. All the top stars are on there. I say it's not this season's shirt, it's last season's. With Tottenham, we've not got the shirts ready this year because we're just into the season. Yes, again, you know, where you know things are right. If people are, you know, selling shirts now with 20, 30 signatures on from Tottenham and all the different teams, you'd wonder where they've got them from. Well, because at this stage of the season, we haven't brought you the new Tottenham shirt yet. We will do in a few weeks because we haven't got them finished yet.
Right. But the key thing is, because they were so successful last season, that is a great shirt to have, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
great
the one.
You know.
And I say, nice signatures on there, all your top stars.
Certainly is, and it could be yours. Remember, you know someone, have a think about it. You know someone, maybe a relative around the world, maybe your own family, friends, maybe for a special anniversary, a present, maybe you own a bar or a restaurant. You want something to turn heads. That is that. And remember, with it, you can have the actual, you can frame up the print showing you who signed and where, keep all the certificate and the paperwork, and you have got something you will cherish and love for many, many years. 100058, Tottenham Hotspur there. Great multi-signed shirt. Could be winging its way to you or someone that you love. Can't go wrong. It's £250, all those fabulous signatures. And moving on, we saw the framed and mounted version of this legend earlier. This, we only have literally a mere handful of these. And once again, we know when it was signed, where it was signed, even the date. That's how much proof and that's how good it is. Buying your collectibles here on totallyshopping.tv. 100077. Great signature, Pele himself.
Again, as we said about Pele, we spoke about him on the previous montage that we had on. No matter who you support, if you're a football fan, you've got to have a Pele in your collection.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like if you're a boxing fan, if you can afford it now, you'd want to have a Muhammad Ali in your collection. Do you know what I mean? And this is a must.
Sure.
I say you don't have to. No matter where you are from in the world, if you're a true football supporter and you love the game, Pele's one of the signatures you want to have.
He certainly is. By the way, if you've bought for the first time, if you have actually bought an item, or you're hovering, it's in your basket, do press that buy button, because until you do, it ain't yours, and you could lose out. Don't be disappointed. We don't have big stock. So if you see something you really want, buy it now. Press that button, and then it's yours. That is the key thing. And also, as soon as you press that button, within moments, you'll receive back an email confirmation confirming your purchase. So it's ding dong, and you're like, ding, and it will be back. Well, you might not get the noise.
The dink and the donk.
Yeah, you ding donk, you don't get that. But it will come back, and you know the confirmation, your eBay confirmation, what am I talking about? Sorry, forget eBay. We had nothing to do with eBay. Just doing it for a message. They're similar, though. You press that button to buy, and that will give you the opportunity, and as soon as it comes back, your email will come through confirming that you have purchased that very, very special and rare item of memorabilia.
With a bink bunk.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. So, and Andy, of course, tell us again some of the stuff you're doing at the moment, because you're not in Panto this year, are you?
No, I'm giving it a miss this year. We've done last year, so we're giving it a miss this year.
We are available for Pantos, pantomimes or whatever.
I've been doing a bit of the old posh pawn and posh pawnbrokers on TV for Channel 4.
Yeah.
Just valuations and authentications of the items. Some interesting stuff comes up. Again, you do it yourself with the antique stuff. It's great to be involved with that, and it keeps you working.
Well, of course. And posh pawn, by the way, that's with an A, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
What that is, you might have seen some of them shows where you go in, you take items in, and you borrow money again. It's not sitting in the latest underwear. That's a new contract. We're not sure if we're going to get that one, but that's another day.
Listen, mate, we'll go skint if we do that.
Whoever has it would. Yeah. But you should remember, they do keep looking around as well. We have that catch-up facility on the home page there. Just look at the top, and that will enable you to watch whatever show you want, whenever you want, from the comfort of your own armchair, or at home, or away in business, office. You just press there, you can watch it on a computer, a tablet, mobile phone, wherever you are. Just watch these shows at your own convenience in your own time zone. So that's what's so nice about them. The shows will revolve. They'll be constantly changing, particularly the collectibles, constantly changing. We'll have some fabulous products across the whole genre of TV, of shopping TV. But we're going to try as hard as we can with this channel. We'll try and get the owners on here as well to explain their philosophy. But the idea is we've got some great presenters like Anushka, like Debbie, people who've been around, faces you'll know and trust. But we'll try and bring you items from people you've maybe never ever seen before. They've never actually had the opportunity. Maybe they're, maybe sometimes small, specialist niche businesses that ones that are successful and deserve that opportunity to showcase their material here on Shop and Tell.
It's a great concept, watching it on the internet, so you can be anywhere, anytime. I mean, like you say, you could be sitting in your hotel room, you could be sitting in your hotel having breakfast.
Yeah.
Get it on the internet, catch up anytime. Fantastic concept.
The choice is yours.
Yep.
But do have a think again. That Pele shirt there as well is really something very, very, very special. Remember, with that, we can tell you where it was signed, when it was signed, and all of that information will come wrapped up in the certificate of authenticity that comes with it. Really is absolutely incredible. Look at that. 100-077, the Pele personally signed Brazil shirt. Look at that.
Thing as well with them guys, there ain't a million of them out there. I mean, they don't fall off trees, Pele shirts. I mean, they're a rare item. It's a rare item.
To be honest, that is a good price for a Pele shirt.
Fantastic.
It's only that he's been over here in the last few years, and we managed to get some. Because I've been lots of shows and charity auctions. If you like him, you go to them event. You'll know there's lots of occasions where Pele put that in a frame. Dare I say, make it look glamorous, a bit like me when we're out on the town, eh? Nope. But that's not a good story. But seriously, put that in a frame, put it in the mat. Items like that often go for over £1,000.
It's currently over here now. I think September this month he's currently over. The VIP ticket, where you get to sit up near him on the table, you get a photo with him, you get a signed shirt off him. That package is £1,000. That says it all.
Certainly does. And you won't get no jelly babies, but we'll send you one of them for Christmas. That's another story. But do have a think about it. 100 077. You know, could be yours. A Pele signed shirt. We should tell you maybe again, just to remind you, in case you've joined us during this hour, in front of us, in case you can see them, we have some of the great signed boots there. That, of course, is 100 059. That is signed by the Leicester and England legend, Jamie Vardy. Now, these again look great, don't they? Like in a little display case or in a unit.
That's right. I mean, it turns it from the basic, you know, seeing what you got there to a completely different, you know, category it puts it in. I mean, we as a company sometimes will sell an item case or whatever, but it's at a vastly different price.
Sure.
And the cases are not that expensive, but when you put the two together, it pushes the price up.
Of course, without doubt. But it could be yours, Jamie Vardy. Imagine, yes, he signed that. It's not a copy, it's not a facsimile.
Original signature.
Jamie Vardy held it in his hand and signed it just for you. So you cannot go wrong.
And what we do is, as well, we tend to get the boot that the player wears. If they wear Nike, we'll get a Nike. If it's Adidas or whatever, Umbro, whatever boot it is that the player wears, we'll try and bring you the boot, you know, in fitting with what they wear.
Can't go wrong. And there you see on the screen the next one. Again, we spoke about this earlier, but maybe you've joined us. This is 100 060. This is Diego Costa. Now, he, again, great talent. Personally signed. Of course, he's been banging in the goals regularly for Chelsea. Was a real handful when he was in Spain as well. But he's a bit like a rugby player. He's a big lad, you know. And he really puts himself about. We were saying, like, if you're a Chelsea fan, you love him.
Yeah, love
your opposition, you probably hate him.
But then again, you'd have him in your team, and there's no you know, supporter of any team in the country who go, no, I wouldn't fancy Costa to be signed.
Well,
you'd want him in.
He's certainly going to rattle your cage, isn't he? He's a big, tough boy and a hell of a handful, certainly is. But again, for a Chelsea fan, that is a fabulous gift. 100 060. Where would you go normally to get that? You can buy it here on Totally Shopping TV from the comfort of your armchair, and you know it's real. And then the final boot there again, looking at that, Philippe Coutinho, 100 061. Can't go wrong, can you? Again, Andy, terrific player.
Nice signature as well. He's had a fantastic. He's had a great time since he's been at Liverpool. And as you say with these items, Gary, there's nowhere else in the world you can go to get these items, and this is the only company we supply our items to.
Sure.
So that even doubles up there on that. You will not get these items anywhere except through you and this channel.
Yeah. You may see us occasionally on, or you may have seen us, or we may well still be there on a Chanda TV. We hope it's still there. So if you know us from there, we will still be bringing you shows from there. But certainly as an internet exclusive shopping TV experience, the only place you'll find us is here on Totally Shopping TV. So wherever you are, you can see us and hopefully be part of the family. Listen, we're running out of time again.
Mate, it's gone quick.
To see.
It's gone quick.
I know, terrible, isn't it? Terrible. But we will see us doing other great collectible shows here on Totally Shopping TV. So keep looking out for the football, the boxing, the film, quite a lot. So we look forward to seeing you. Thanks for everything. We look forward to seeing you again soon with some great collectibles here on Totally Shopping TV. Bye.